As a mixing and mastering engineer, I spend long hours in the studio tweaking plugins. The best tool that I have in the studio for that is a mouse. Recently, I've been experiencing some pain in my wrist, so that's why I've decided to search for a good mouse that can relieve that pain. I went from a regular mouse to vertical, to a trackball mouse, to a trackpad, and today I want to share my experience with all those mouses. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right into the video. We'll start with one of my favorite mouse, MX Master 3. This was a beautiful mouse, and I had version 2, this is version 3. It's pretty disgusting because one issue that this mouse has, it's coated with a rubber that just disintegrates with time. This is an amazing mouse for productivity. It has that magnetic type of scroll wheel with infinity scroll, I think it's called. This lateral scroll is pretty amazing for me, but this type of movement when you are with your hand on your mouse just isn't for me anymore. That's why later in the video you'll see that I have a couple of vertical mouses. This is still a great mouse, and it's pretty decent when it comes to adjustments, when it comes to mixing and mastering. But once I tried better sensors, this is not it. This is not that great when it comes to mouse movement. It's a bit laggy, it's a bit choppy, clicks. The clicks are not silent, but I can live with that. You can connect it to multiple devices. It's a great all-around mouse. Now let's move to the new version. This is MX Master's 4. I think this is a step up. We have hard plastic now on top. Same scroll wheel, but this feels a bit heavier. Same functions. It has a pretty decent grip, but again, once you experience a mouse that has a better sensor, this falls flat. It's truly a mind-boggling difference between MX4 and other mouses when it comes to the sensor and how smooth the cursor is. This was the mouse that caused the wrist stiffness. The same side scroll that I love, and I cannot live without it. A lot of buttons that you can add functionality to, but this is not that great for long hours, especially for me. When I've talked about the poor sensor on the MX4, this is the competitor. This is a Keychron M6 A1. It's a gaming mouse that looks really similar to the MX4. I think that's where it draws its inspiration from. The sensor on this mouse is amazing. It's much better than the sensor on the MX4. A report rate, polling rate of 8,000 or 4,000, I think. This is the version that's not 8K. When you move it on screen, it's just a night and day difference between this and the MX series. Look at that cursor versus not even close. So when it comes to the best performance, this blows out the MX4 out of the water. It still has the side scroll, but it's not as smooth or as, I don't know, premium feeling as the MX4. The two buttons on the sides. The main issue that I have with this one is how light it is. I got used to a pretty heavy mouse. I don't know how much this weighs, but I think around 150 or something like that. This feels half of that. Really light. And even though the sensor is amazing, you have to get used to it because it can feel a bit strange having something so powerful. It's like, I don't know, driving a car that's really performant. If I have to choose between the MX4 and the M6, I probably go with the M6 because of the sensor, but overall the MX4 is still the best option because of the scroll wheel, side scroll, and how premium it feels. I also wanted to try out the trackball, and this is the Logitech Ergo, a mouse that has two positions, and it has like a big heavy magnetic plate on the bottom, and you can adjust the angle of the mouse with the plate. This is an interesting mouse, except the fact that I hate working with a trackball. I don't like the precision. I know it gets better with time. I've tried it for a couple of months and I still dislike how this feels. Maybe if I go with a traditional trackball, things will be a bit better, but this is not for me. It has a premium feel, but it's not as good as the MX4. This one is a couple of years old and it looks and performs fairly good, but it's just not my cup of tea. I also use the Magic Trackpad. It's pretty hard for me to get used to a trackpad. I've always preferred a mouse, but I use this for zoom in, zoom out, pinch to zoom, the gestures. I use it for scrolling in the timeline when I have big projects or if I edit videos, but I wouldn't get this as my only option. Let's move to a vertical mouse. Logitech MX Vertical. I wanted to love this one because it's in the same MX range, let's call it, but this doesn't feel like a MX. It's made out of cheaper plastic. It has the same rubber as the original MX. I know this is a really older model. I dislike how it clicks. Scroll wheel is not that great. What I don't like is the position on my hand. I feel it's, I don't know, a bit bigger for my hand. I have medium hands and this doesn't feel that great in hand. When it comes to the sensor and how it performs, I don't like it that much. Something feels off for me with the MX Vertical. Is it a good mouse? Probably. Can I get used to it? Yeah, probably. But I have better vertical options. The first better vertical option than the MX Vertical is the Logitech Lift. I consider keeping this one. It fits a bit better in the palm of my hand, and I like the sensor a bit better. You can make micro adjustments with it. I love the fact that the clicks are silent. Same with the scroll wheel. The side buttons are a bit loud. This is a great vertical mouse. I like how it feels in hand. The build quality on it, we have the same rubber and plastic, but it feels okay. The things that I don't like, this comes with a battery. You cannot recharge it. Dongle inside it, which is nice. You can use it on multiple devices, and this is really not that expensive. The next mouse that I want to show is the Keychron M5. This is the vertical option from Keychron, and the sensor on this one is probably the best I have experienced. It's so smooth and so responsive, but this has the same negatives as the M6, really light compared to the MX Vertical or even the Lift. The grip on this is pretty nice. You can have the pinky supported. You don't drag it on the table. Side scroll, which is an amazing feature. I cannot work without it. The clicks, not that great. The scroll wheels doesn't feel as premium as the MX. We also have lateral buttons. It's a great option, but I don't know, something feels off for me after spending so much time with a heavier mouse. I plan to keep it, but this is really expensive in Romania. I think it's around 100 euros. I think you can find it for much cheaper. I plan to keep it because the sensor is just amazing, and maybe I can get used to it. But this is the main mouse I plan using. This is the Deluxe mouse. One thing that I love about it is the fact that it's heavier. The sensor again feels decent. We have a lot of adjustments we can make right on the mouse. This is the only mouse that has a screen. You can see the battery level, the DPI, and the mode. This has a lot of things going on for it, but it also has a couple of negatives, and I might not be able to move past them. Positives: it's a heavier mouse. You can make micro adjustments. The position is just a bit off for me. It causes a bit of wrist strain. This feels pretty good, and I have no doubt that with time I will get used to it. Side scroll looks like a trackball, and it's really great. I love it. Buttons here are in an awkward position. This one requires a lot of movement to be pressed. This one is much easier, but I rarely use the side buttons. Side scroll, like I've said, is great. The clicks, are silent. The scroll wheel is not that great, but one negative that I don't like is the fact that the right click has a squeak to it because it's touching, I don't know if you can see it, it's touching this bottom part here, and when you move it just a touch, it sounds like this. Even without a click, it squeaks. Maybe with time this will get resolved. With more presses, it will burn in. A cool thing is that this comes with this piece that you can attach it to the mouse, and now you have something like this that you can rest your hand. To be honest, this feels awkward, and it requires much ample moves, but I think with time it will protect the wrist, because you have to move the hand from side to side from much higher. I will keep the Deluxe, I will keep the M5 and the Lift. The MX4 I cannot return because it's my own mouse. The M6 again I cannot return because it's my own. The Ergo, my own. MX3, my own. So I have the intention to switch between them for a while just to see how can I adjust so my wrist feels a bit better. One recommendation that I had, and I think it's a good one, is to switch from a vertical to a regular mouse for a couple of days and go back and forth. So that way your wrist gets to experience different type of movements. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.